On this special day, 12th November 2025, we welcome you to a space dedicated to honouring the memories of those who've recently departed and others whose impact lives on forever. Together, we'll reflect on their journeys and also discuss the heartfelt struggles of WWE star Omos. Subscribe and stand with us in keeping their memories alive. Billy Two Rivers, born on May 5, 1935, in Kahnawake, Quebec, was a renowned Mohawk professional wrestler, actor, and respected leader within his community. Trained by the celebrated world heavyweight champion Don Eagle, he entered the wrestling world in 1953, debuting in Detroit against Rose Martino. Over the next 2 decades, Two Rivers built an international career, performing across North America, Europe, and Japan. In the United Kingdom, he became a cultural sensation, captivating audiences with his elaborate feathered headdress, traditional war dances, and proud representation of Mohawk heritage. Beyond the ring, he was admired for his discipline, charisma, and commitment to breaking stereotypes about Indigenous athletes. After retiring from wrestling in 1977, Two Rivers dedicated himself to leadership and advocacy for his people, serving as a chief and councillor in Kahnawake. He was instrumental during the 1990 Oka crisis, championing Indigenous sovereignty and protecting sacred Mohawk lands. He passed away at 87, leaving a lasting legacy of strength and cultural pride. Shad Gaspar, January 13, 1981, May 17, 2020, was an American professional wrestler, actor, and model whose life and career embodied strength, charisma, and heroism. Rising from humble beginnings, Gaspar began his wrestling journey in the early 2000s, showcasing his athleticism and commanding presence in various independent promotions before signing with WWE in 2006. As one half of the dynamic tag team Crime Time, alongside JTG, he captivated audiences with a blend of humour, energy, and street-smart charisma inspired by hip-hop culture. Beyond the squared circle, Gaspard pursued acting, landing roles in major productions such as Get Hard, Think Like a Man 2, and The Wrestler, while also working as a motion capture performer for video games. Known for his dedication to fitness and positive influence, he inspired many through his discipline and integrity. Tragically, Gaspard's life ended heroically when he drowned saving his son in 2020, leaving behind a legacy of courage, selflessness, and enduring respect from fans worldwide. Adrian Street, born on December 5, 1940, in Merthyr Tydfil, Wales, was a groundbreaking professional wrestler, performer, and cultural icon whose influence reshaped the landscape of sports entertainment. Rising from humble beginnings in a Welsh mining town, Street defied expectations by pursuing a career in wrestling during the 1950s, a time when the sport was dominated by rigid notions of masculinity. With his flamboyant persona, striking makeup, and extravagant glittering costumes, he crafted a character that was equal parts showman and skilled competitor. His audacious blend of glamour and grit not only captivated audiences in major promotions such as the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW, but also challenged stereotypes, pushing boundaries of gender expression in a conservative era. Beyond his theatrical flair, Street was a technically gifted grappler who won numerous titles and inspired generations of wrestlers. His legacy endures as that of a fearless innovator who fused artistry, rebellion, and athleticism into a timeless spectacle. The Junkyard Dog, born Sylvester Ritter on December 13, 1952, in Wadesboro, North Carolina, emerged as one of professional wrestling's most charismatic and influential figures during the late 1970s and 1980s. Before stepping into the ring, Ritter was a standout football player at North Carolina A and T State University, where his strength and athleticism first turned heads. Transitioning to wrestling, he adopted the persona of the Junkyard Dog, a larger-than-life character symbolizing toughness, resilience, and pride. His rise to stardom began in Mid-South Wrestling, where his raw power, trademark headbutt, and infectious energy made him a beloved hero, particularly among Southern fans who saw him as a symbol of hope and defiance. When he joined the World Wrestling Federation, now WWE, his fame exploded nationwide. With his trademark chain, thumping entrance music, and magnetic showmanship, he became one of the first African-American wrestlers to achieve mainstream superstardom. Outside the ring, Ritter's compassion and commitment to youth outreach left a lasting mark. Though his life ended tragically in a 1998 car accident, his enduring legacy continues to inspire wrestlers and fans across generations. Hana Kimura was a gifted Japanese professional wrestler born on September 3, 1997, in Yokohama, Kanagawa, Japan. The daughter of renowned wrestler Kyoko Kimura, Hana grew up surrounded by the energy and intensity of the wrestling world, which shaped her passion from an early age. She began formal training at just 15 and made her professional debut in 2016 with World Wonder Ring Stardom, one of Japan's premier women's wrestling promotions. Hana quickly stood out for her vibrant personality, distinctive fashion sense, and dynamic in-ring style that blended technical skill with emotional storytelling. Her charisma and authenticity captivated audiences both in Japan and abroad, earning her international recognition, especially following her appearance on Netflix's Terrace House, Tokyo, 2019 to 2020. Tragically, Hana passed away in 2020 at only 22 years old, a heartbreaking event that shed light on the devastating effects of cyberbullying and underscored the urgent need for greater mental health awareness. Tolulope Omogbehin, known globally by his ring name Omos, was born on May 16, 1992, in Lagos, Nigeria, a city where strength, spirit, and community pride run deep. From an early age, his exceptional height and commanding presence drew attention from everyone around him, shaping both his confidence and the expectations placed upon him. Growing up in the lively streets of Lagos, he learned early how to balance admiration with curiosity, as his unusual growth made him both a marvel and a mystery in his community. His family, grounded in traditional Nigerian values of resilience and discipline, recognized that his remarkable size carried both opportunity and responsibility. They encouraged him to channel his gift into sports, particularly basketball, where his height could shine as an asset rather than an oddity. Those early years, filled with discipline, faith, and encouragement, became the backbone of his life, fueling the determination that would later guide him through health battles, career transitions, and global fame. Ledge basketball and the challenge of health. Tolulope's path led him to the United States, where his basketball career took shape on the collegiate stage. Towering above most players, he was a natural defensive powerhouse, capable of commanding the court with his presence alone. Yet, behind the strength and confidence was a young man grappling with serious health complications. During this period, Tolulope was diagnosed with a pituitary tumor, leading to conditions such as acromegaly, gigantism, and partial Cushing's disease. These medical issues affected his metabolism, growth, and overall energy levels, forcing him to constantly balance performance with self-care. Unlike most college athletes, he had to attend regular medical evaluations, monitor hormone levels, and manage chronic fatigue, all while keeping up with demanding academic and athletic schedules. Despite these obstacles, Tolulope refused to be defined by his conditions, He continued to compete with heart and determination, using his challenges as fuel rather than limitation. This period became a defining chapter, one that taught him perseverance, humility, and the power of self-discipline. WWE, fame, financial realities, and health management. As Omos, Tolulope quickly became one of the most recognizable figures in WWE and even appeared in Lucha Libre CPA worldwide, captivating audiences across continents. His size, personality, and charisma made him a fan favorite, but success in professional wrestling came with its own set of financial and physical challenges. Unlike traditional sports, wrestling's earnings often depend on contracts, appearances, and merchandise sales, meaning that consistent income requires consistent presence. And for someone managing complex health issues, that balance can be hard to maintain. Every match required careful planning to protect his spine and joints while maintaining his in-ring image of dominance. His medical expenses, travel commitments, and recovery periods added layers of financial and emotional pressure. Yet, through it all, Tolulope remained grounded. His awareness of his physical limits and his commitment to long-term health over short-term fame set him apart in an industry known for pushing its athletes to extreme. Personal life, resilience, and support. Outside the spotlight, Tolulope's life took on new meaning when he married Cheyenne Quayle in 2023. Their relationship became a source of strength and balance, offering him emotional stability amid the rigors of professional life. Cheyenne's support has been instrumental in helping him manage his endocrine-related health conditions and recover from injuries, reminding him that success is not only about public achievement, but also about personal peace. Their partnership reflects shared values of resilience, understanding, and love, qualities that have helped Tolulope navigate life's most difficult chapters. Family remains at the center of his story. From his parents in Lagos to his new family in the US, he draws strength from those who have believed in him since the beginning. See current status and outlook today. In 2025, Tolulope Omos Omogbehin stands not only as a towering figure in wrestling, but also as a symbol of endurance and intelligent self-care. He continues to perform for WWE, carefully balancing his professional commitments with his ongoing health management. His daily routine includes physical therapy, regular medical monitoring, and strategic rest, all crucial for someone managing conditions like gigantism and past spinal injuries. Financially, he has learned to approach his career with foresight, investing in his health and stability rather than chasing fleeting fame. His story has become an inspiration across Africa and beyond, proving that even when life presents extraordinary challenges, courage and careful planning can lead to lasting success. For many, Omos represents not just strength, but wisdom, the understanding that resilience is not about ignoring pain, but about facing it with grace, discipline, and an unwavering belief in one's purpose.